Hello, I'm Kathleen Stoehr, Director of Community and Content Strategy for CaterSource and the special event. I am also a member of the United States Bartenders Guild, and I am here today to teach you how to upgrade your welcome beverage. There are well over 100 variations on the champagne cocktail. Some are very simple. I'll show you those today. Some are overly fussy and certainly not worth the time or effort for your bar staff. The goal is to pump out these cocktails as quickly as possible, you know that, but also make a good profit on the upgrade. So I'm here today to offer a few suggestions on how to make your opening glass of bubbly a little more spectacular and your bottom line a little more interesting. Every cost point I'll be talking about is factored for creating 100 beverages. Please note that all of my costs are at retail. I'm sure you can get it for a better cost. Shall we begin? I'd sure love to. All right, let's go. Okay, we are going to slam these cocktails out very quickly because they're so flippin' easy to make. We're going to start with the champagne cocktail, which requires that you preset 1 sugar cube and you give it a couple dashes of Angostura bitters. Ooh, I'm getting low. Going to have to open another bottle. That's it, you're preset. Now, right before the event, pour your champagne. Hopefully you'll be able to see in a minute how the sugar cube lifts bubbles up from the bottom in a really cute way. Garnish it with a lemon twist. And you are done. That's it, the champagne cocktail. Let's see those little bubbles. Okay, we're gonna set that there. Black velvet. Pour your champagne. You can do that a little bit ahead of time. And then, did I bring a bottle opener? Of course not. Bottle opener, where are you? There we go. We'll add a little more champagne here. Then you top it with Guinness Extra Stout. Now this is probably the first beer cocktail ever served. It was served in 1861. You gotta be careful with this, otherwise you may have a foam overflow. So I'm gonna stop right there. And you see how that nice little bit of Guinness foam is building up there. So for these two cocktails, the champagne cocktail, the 2 dashes of Angostura bitters, the lemon twist, you could also use an orange twist. This upgrade with the sugar cubes and the lemon and the Angostura is about 12 cents per cocktail. As for the Guinness and the black velvet, you need about 2 ounces of that Guinness Extra Stout. That's going to set you back at about a 24-cent upgrade. That's it. Those two were super easy, right? Okay. I shall unveil the magic of the ginger champagne cocktail all on its own because there's a heck of a lot of props and I didn't think I'd be able to get them out of the way fast enough in order to bring the next cocktail in. So this one's all on its own and it's delicious. You have to do a little bit of pre-prep in the simple syrup that you will need, about 50 ounces. So with a 50-50 ratio of sugar to water, add in about 1/2 cup of chopped fresh ginger. Simmer it for about 15 minutes and then strain it off and cool it, and then you are ready to begin. What I have done pre-prep and why I had to change my outfit is because I was using some Chinese 5-spice and it exploded. Anyway, always fun in the kitchen. So the Chinese 5-spice, being very careful. There was a cat involved, by the way. It wasn't just me. and then the sugar. And what you can do too is this can be any way you want to mix it. It can be sweeter, it can be spicier, kind of like how you might make your cinnamon sugar. Then you take your glass and rim it. This is all pre-prep, remember. Tap, tap, tap. You don't have to use a lemon. I just like it. It's about halfway. Let's see. There, you can see it there. Right? Okay. Next, add in a cube of crystallized ginger. And the best part is the star anise. All right. Add in your ½ ounce of ginger simple syrup. And you're ready. Started the event. Pour your champagne. The star anise floats to the top. It's really pretty and it serves as your garnish. So that saves you a step right there. There you go. So this is about a 28 to 31 cent upgrade when you factor in the Chinese 5-spice, a little bit of sugar, crystallized ginger, and the star anise. That's it. Maybe the sugar. Okay, that too. But anyway, yes, and I did factor that in. So 28 to 31 cents per cocktail more. I would again upgrade this at least $1. All right, let's move on. Next up is the Ker Royale. Hello and welcome to the Ker Royale. For this beverage, you are going to need 2 bottles of this bad boy, which is called Crème de Cassis. It retails for maybe $11 per bottle. And as I mentioned, you'll need 2 because each bottle is about 25 ounces. So you'll get about 50 cocktails per bottle out of this. Okay. One thing I want to mention, you don't always have to serve champagne cocktails in a flute. There are so many other fun glasses and your guests will love them. I love this little one with the bulb at the bottom, but coupes are also very appropriate as well. However, I'm going to go with this one. So to your glass, and again, this one is super easy to do. I could have put this one with the first 2. You add your ½ ounce of crème de cassis. Do not add any more than a ½ ounce because it can get a little overpowering. Top it with your champagne. Woo! And then you can garnish with a blackberry and you are done. So, how much would this one cost us? Okay, I mentioned the $22 for the crème de cassis. That's not so bad. It kind of depends on the blackberries. For example, if you live in Upper Washington State and it is August, then you will be able to get blackberries pretty much for free because they are everywhere. However, if you live in Minnesota and it's November or let's say February like it is now, you have to buy them by the pint, by the quart, however you get them. It's going to cost you a little bit. So I decided that this upgrade, $20 for the blackberries and $22 for the crème de cassis, makes this about a 40 to 42 cent upgrade. But that's it. It's very tasty, it's colorful and delicious. All right, last cocktail coming up. To call this a Saint Germain Spritz, you need to use the real deal, which is Saint Germain elderflower liqueur. And it isn't inexpensive. It's between $28 and $30 a bottle, and you are going to need 4 bottles. If you recall in the last cocktail session, I mentioned that each 750 milliliter bottle has about 25 ounces in it, and you are going to need about 1 ounce per cocktail. So for 100 cocktails, 4 bottles, don't spill. Okay, Right there, you've spent about $120 or $1.20 per glass. Now, you could also call it an elderflower spritz, and then you could lean on a spirit such as Saint Elder, which is about $20 a bottle, and you've only spent $80. It's still not cheap. Okay, so this is a really easy cocktail to put together. You need 1 ounce of the Saint Germain elderflower liqueur, which is delightful. You add in champagne, maybe halfway up the glass. And then, because it's a spritz, you need to spritz it. So club soda or sparkling water will do the trick. There you go. Garnish it with a lemon peel. You could also use an orange peel. You could also put some pretty florals in there just to make it look nice. All right. There you are, the Saint Germain Spritz, about $1.20 upgrade at cost. So thank you very much, and go to catersource.com for more recipes, and I'll see you next time.